besides the actual season itself, the best time to be an NBA fan is during the offseason because it's filled with so much copium, so much delusion, and just so much opportunity. And because it's been so many months since the last time I got to talk about my favorite team, the Sacramento Kings, that is what we will be talking about today. Because there's some things that they can do in the future that would have them lifting up that Larry O'Brien trophy and everyone will be happy. Kings fans like myself would be crying on the street. And then there's other things that they could do that would make me lose my mind and become a Detroit Pistons fan and live in misery every single day of my life. I know you think I'm kidding when I say that I'd become a Detroit Pistons fan. I have a shirt right here. I'm ready to go. Monty McNair, you better not fuck this up. Now you're probably wondering, King Charge, what would make you go to the extreme heights, the extreme pain to become a Detroit Pistons fan? That is if the Kings trade for Bradley Beal. But besides trading for Bradley Beal, there are really two moves that the Kings can do that would make me hate them as well. One of those being trading Malik Monk. I made a tweet a couple days ago, follow me on Twitter if you don't already, saying that trading Malik Monk would be a huge mistake. And I think that some people, if you're a true Kings fan, you understand. But some people undervalue Malik Monk. And I'm not just saying this because he's friends with De'Aaron Fox and, oh, you want to keep your chemistry going, which is a huge thing. Do not get me wrong. That is huge. We do want to keep that going. But he's also a really good fucking player. Like, if he didn't have that slump in the middle of the year, he would have been higher up in the sixth man of the year conversation, in my opinion, because for someone to drop this performance in one of the highest, or maybe I think it was the highest scoring NBA game of all time, this guy came off the bench. Like, are you kidding me right now? So I know a lot of Kings fans say it's because, oh, he's a fan favorite, so you don't want to trade him, or because he's friends with Fox. No, I think it goes deeper than that. Not only the connection he has with the fans and with the team and how much great just energy he brings around, because let's admit, Band-Aid Malik Monk, that's S tier basketball shit. That's S tier. He's also just a fantastic player. And now the third thing or second thing that the Kings would do that would piss me off would be trading Keegan Murray. Now, I know that sounds obvious to some people, like, oh, why would the Kings trade a rookie that just hit the all-time three-point scoring makes for a rookie, whatever the fuck that, however you word this shit. But then you look back at around, I think it was 2 years ago now, when this happened, I still have trust issues. I still have trust issues from that moment. I just don't know anymore. Monty McNair, I don't know what to do anymore. And I see some people say Kings should trade Keegan Murray for Pascal Siakam. And I understand what you're looking for. You're looking for kind of a win now. You want a player who could really affect the team. I'm not going to lie. I would blow my brains out if I saw us trade Keegan Murray for Pascal Siakam. Keegan Murray has such a bright future, and I feel like we've gone over this before. The exact same thing with Tyrese Haliburton, saying how good he is and how we're not going to trade him and how we found the next guy for our franchise. But things have changed. We see that our team can now play good, and having Keegan Murray on the team as well, just in his rookie year, had such a huge impact. We saw no other rookie, and yes, I'm including Christian Brown in this. We saw no other rookie have an impact on a playoff team like we saw Keegan Murray. I will say that forever. There was a StatMuse tweet recently with both Christian Brown and Keegan Murray's stats and how they're like the rookie leaders in the playoffs or whatever. Keegan Murray, in my opinion, had the more valuable statistics on there. Just gonna say that now. So Sacramento, those are the three bad things you can do. These are the things that would ruin your franchise. Those, like we just said, being trading for Bradley Beal, trading Malik Monk, and trading Keegan Murray. Those are the bads. But what's the good? Ladies and gentlemen, I want to see OG Anunoby in a Sacramento Kings uniform. I need it. It's one of those trades that has been huge in conversations when it comes to the Kings fan base, and I just don't know if I'm ready to let go of certain players. Like, I see a lot of people say Davion Mitchell should be thrown in the trade for him, and I understand that in order to get someone of value, you need to give up value, right? That's how trades work. Well, some of them. I mean, to me, Davion Mitchell is still kind of underrated. I understand he is a little bit older than a lot of the other players on the team, but his defense is great, and if he can become really good offensively, which we've seen flashes of, then he would just be a great backup point guard, and I feel like he has been a great backup point guard as well. I just think of a world where the Kings have both OG Anunoby and Davion Mitchell, and I just feel like that would do so much for our defense. It would be so amazing to see. One player who would for sure be gone if this would happen would be Richaun Holmes, which I love Richaun Holmes, okay? I really do. Seems like such a great guy. I don't know him. I'm not going to be parasocial about it, but he really accepted his role and him having to take a step down from the Kings starting spot as soon as we got Sabonis. He really took that, and he said, you know what? That's okay. He then ended up getting buried deeper in the bench and not getting any playing time, but I feel like he shouldn't be down there. He should be on a team where he gets playing time, so if he does go to the Raptors, I hope he gets some PT there because it would just be great for him. I love seeing him thrive and seeing him play good. Another thing as well is that if the Toronto Raptors end up getting rid of Fred VanVleet, then Davion Mitchell will basically 100% be going to the Raptors if we do trade for OG Anunoby. So I really don't know how to feel. I'm in a huge rut where it's like I really like our team, and I feel like we should run it back. And I feel like all our guys have great chemistry, and I like all of them, and I feel like they all have this great connection. And the other side of me is like, well, we should probably make a move if we want to really be a contender for something bigger than this. It's just weird, and I think some people will be able to understand, some people won't. Like, if you're a Kings fan, you understand because it's been 16 years. Seeing the one team in 16 years that does good, I want them to stay together forever. Like, we're gonna win championships with this team, but in reality, that's just not how it is. And you need to give up pieces like maybe a Davion Mitchell, not a Keegan Murray, but maybe a Davion Mitchell. There's also a lot of talk about Sasha Vezenkov maybe coming to the Sacramento Kings, a player who I made a video on such a long time ago. I think it was like one of my first couple of videos on this channel. I was talking about him, and even though it's looking like Sasha might be coming to the Sacramento Kings to play a backup role for Keegan Murray, hint hint, Keegan Murray is staying in Sacramento. Biakos fans were too happy with them like screaming outside of one of the arenas saying like, fuck Sacramento, go suck a dick, stay here. Sasha really, it doesn't look like he wants to leave Olympiacos, but how can you not? I feel like he wouldn't have gone to Sacramento if they didn't play so good this past year. And he is a guy who has won MVPs before. He's a guy who has been in the end of MVP races. And if he's doing that in the EuroLeague, how could he not have a huge impact on a NBA team? How could he not? Especially when you see players say that scoring in the NBA is easier than in the EuroLeague. I mean, I'm just saying. That is basically everything I have to say though about the Kings. Other than that, we have the NBA drafts coming up, which best believe I will have a video for. I'm very excited, even though my team obviously isn't up in the lottery. Couldn't be us. So I'm very excited. So be sure to like and subscribe so you know when that video comes out. And like I said, I'll be talking about other NBA teams during the off season. We'll be doing a lot of fun videos as well, whether it's quizzes, rankings, tier lists, maybe NBA 2K videos. I enjoyed doing those last year. We'll be doing it all. I did take a little break for a couple days after the NBA finals, so I do apologize for that. But in case you didn't know, when I'm not uploading YouTube videos, I am most likely posting to Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube Shorts as well. So if you don't already, I feel like I never promote it on here, go follow all my socials. They'll be down in the description in like a link tree, so be sure to go check that out. But like I said earlier, be sure to like and subscribe. Click the video up on the screen if you did enjoy, and I'll see you guys all most likely before or after the NBA draft. Man, Victor Wembanyama is a Spur. That is crazy. That is crazy. Later.